Hey, you in the school. Put your weapons down and come outside. We have the school surrounded. We are friendly, we just want to talk. We don't want any funny business, we don't want to fight. Please put your weapons down and come out. If you do not comply, within 30 seconds we will breach the building. Meow!
Hello guys, and welcome to another model preview episode with Credit Dread. These are models and concepts for future DayZ Standalone mods. In this video we cover the Megaphone. I think this will be a great item to communicate with someone from a distance, but not only that, it has a huge potential to be used in combat tactics. I know that might sound a bit over the top, but I'm going to cover some crafting functions that can make the Megaphone a really useful item. So, here we go.
Here's the pitch.
Okay guys, so this is it, your basic, modern, generic looking Megaphone. As it's based in the post-apocalyptic wasteland, I've textured it so it's not out of your box pristine, it's a little dirty, a bit worn around the edges, to make it look like something which has been picked up off the floor or used before even. Comes in red with custom company logos, pretty straightforward. Once the batteries are in, you equip it to your hands, hold it up to your mouth area, activate the trigger, and you can project your voice louder and further. But the question you might be asking is how louder and how further? So here's a brief estimate. Here's a map of Cherno. When speaking through the direct channel, you get about this amount of audio coverage, though it might be a little bit more or less. So with the Megaphone, you could project your voice over a larger area, so it could potentially cover the whole city to alert everyone of your presence. So you could smack talk them, or you could just shout obscenities, or use it to get some tactical advantage. The possibilities are endless. Of course, this would need a little bit of programming to work, and that's where it gets a little bit tricky. I would be interested in talking to any programmers about this, especially ones that are looking to make their own private hives, or they already have hives in different games like Altis Life or Arma 3, because at the moment I'm thinking it could either be done in two ways, either programming it directly from the Megaphone so it can somehow extend the volume and reach of your voice through the direct channel, or when the Megaphone is used, it has an ID that unlocks a different audio channel, another channel like the direct channel, but with the perk of further coverage. So obviously you pick it up, put the batteries in, put it to your face, and then you can cycle through to a different channel that is then unlocked, and that will give you more volume and further reach. So moving on to carry capacity. Now it's a medium to large object, so around 10 slots minimum would be sensible. Perhaps more, but I reckon it fits well with about 10. So it's a lot, but it's not too much of a burden. Battery slots. These things do need a lot of power in real life, and it's just my opinion, but foraging to make stuff work for you should come with the challenge, so you have to search more or can trade with other players to get what you want. So I think collecting a set would make your experience better, plus give greater value to items, in this case batteries. But that's just my opinion. Usually I have come across a lot of stuff which obviously I think would require more batteries. For instance, cattle prods. I think a cattle prod should have way more batteries, but I'm not here to discuss what should have what and what should have what should have not. But I seriously think sets, they should bring in sets to make more powerful things work. If they are going to put more powerful things in, that is. Crafting. Now it gets quite interesting here. A lot of you are probably thinking, well, how is a Megaphone going to help me? If anything, it's going to attract more attention from the whole area, and if I'm a lone survivor or in a small group, it could be a vulnerability more than anything. But I say, what if you could make it a weapon? We get a working walkie-talkie, drag it over and combine it with the Megaphone, then we get masking tape and drag that over as well to secure the two together. Now you have something like this, a device you can place anywhere, and with another walkie-talkie you can speak through it from a remote location. So just imagine you're in cover with your Mosin to the woods to the north here. You've got gunmen entering the town from the east, and maybe you can't see to the east. Maybe you've got trees blocking your location, or maybe there's a cluster of houses where they have better cover. So you get on your walkie-talkie, you talk into that, and that goes over to the walkie-talkie attached to the Megaphone, and that projects your voice, thus alerting them to a presence in another part of town. So if they take the bait, they are lured to a position where there's less cover, and you have the advantage to eliminate or can smack talk them or play mind games, etc. So if you hear a noise from a megaphone, it could be a person just using it to mess around and have a laugh, but it could also be a trap either to kill you or for them to evade you. So it's not just a novelty fun thing, it could be a very sinister device or something to take with caution, or maybe even a mind game. Now looking further out to vehicles, the same piece could work well here. So you've got a car working, you put on a roof rack. On a side note, I sure hope they bring out roof racks, because if they don't, it would be a damn shame. For who doesn't want extra searchlights and extra carrying capacity on top of their car? But anyway, get the masking tape and attach the megaphone with the walkie-talkie onto the roof rack. Now this will allow you to sit in the safety of your car and approach anyone from a distance. Now, I think this would work well because if it's taking you a while to do up your car, such as adding possible attachments such as armour to custom fits or carries even all your worldly belongings, you don't really want to run straight up on people and have to get out your car and risk getting shot to open up a dialogue. You can do it from the safety of your vehicle. Either that, or you can run around place to place blurring out music or rants or whatever floats your boat. So that's the megaphone. If you like the model to crafting concept behind it and want to see this in the future, please show your support and like the video and tell anyone interested as well. Or leave your thoughts or ideas in the comment box and I'll get back to you. Any modders, get in contact with me. It's early doors at the moment, but if you have any projects going, please let us know. Check me out on Twitter and Steam and follow for my updates there. If any of you into ghost stories at all, or you like ghost stories or campfire stories, check out my series called Gypsy Cred's Campfire Stories, where I tell stories which are illustrated by the DayZ Campfire. And I think that's it, guys. So till next time, this has been Credit Dread. Take care out there.